Well, people, the retirement plan. This is the new film from Tim Brown. He writes and directs. Okay, the film is produced by Doug Murray, William G. Santor, Nicholas Tabarrok, executive produced by Tim Brown, Andrew Chang Shang, and John Hills, with line production from Jason Ross Jalette. Roger Swan handles the music, Mark Irwin cinematography, Robert Brakey and Kurt Nishimura handle editing. Melissa A. Smith is on casting duties. Charisse McLaughlin, set decoration. Costume design is Muska Zamati. Hair and makeup, we've got Steph Pringle, Sarah Marshall, and Trina Brink. Okay, so our cast. Well, Matt is Nicolas Cage. Well, yes, Matt is played by Nicolas Cage. That sounded weird, didn't it? His daughter Ashley is played by Ashley Greene. Her boyfriend Jimmy, or is it husband? I can't quite remember. Is played by Jordan Johnson Hines. And their daughter Sarah is played by Grace Byers. All right, we have got Donnie, played by Jackie Earle Haley. Bobo, one of his henchmen, played by Ron Perlman. There is Matt's friend Joseph, played by Ernie Hudson. All right, we've got the FBI agent Drisdale, played by Lynn Whitefield, and Fitzsimmons, played by Joel David Moore. Christopher is played by Rick Fox. We've got Gibson, played by John Ambrose. Helen, played by Samantha Khan. Tim is played by Dax Ravina. The General is played by Ronnie James Hughes. There is Lou, played by Adam Morato. Blade, John Thomas Goofer. Leon, Kit Brown. Mitch is Zava Jeremy. Christopher's assistant is played by Thomas Marriott. Who else do we have? Amber Ashley Smith is a flight attendant. That's probably it, I would say. So the gist of the film is this, right? When Ashley and her young daughter Sarah get caught up in a criminal enterprise that puts their lives at risk, she turns to the only person who can help, her estranged father, Matt, currently living the life of a retired beach bum in the Cayman Islands. Their reunion is fleeting as they are soon tracked down on the island by crime boss Donnie and his lieutenant Bobo. As Ashley, Sarah, and Matt become entangled in an increasingly dangerous web, Ashley quickly learns her father had a secret past that she knew nothing about, and that there is more to her father than meets the eye. I mean, yeah, it's a little simplistic, right? She doesn't actually want to turn. It's Jimmy who is the one that's, right, the only way you'll be safe is go to your dad, right? That's how that all worked. Yeah, it wasn't a by choice reunion, as it were. Now, this, I mean, right, it's not going to set the world on fire. It's the equivalent of an 80s, early 90s action film. You know what I mean? Like, it could be an episode of MacGyver or the A-Team. You know, MacGyver more 18 maybe because, you know, Matt uses weapons. He will shoot a motherfucker, right? Stab you, all manner of things, you know, and we know MacGyver wasn't about that life, right? But that's what this was essentially. It's one of those because we have like setups that are all over the place, right? You have people that work with criminals, hardened criminals, not just a little, you know, dime bag hustler, right? And then they seem to be all like shocked at the repercussions of certain actions, and it's just like, okay, you might not have been high on the food chain with this dude, but you must have known what they do and what they do to people that cross them, right? So it's just like, you know what I mean? Then you do a thing, right? That's crazy, but you have no backup plan, right? There's no, oh, what if this goes wrong? Because it's in present day, right? So people have TV, right? They go to the movies, they read books, right? These are always setups that we see countless time and time again. And the characters, unless they're Mormons, right? Unless they're Mormons, you have seen what happens in this scenario on your favorite TV show countless times. How is it you've not thought, you know, more than a second into the future and plan things out? Right? That's the thing that you're always just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? What's happening here? It's so crazy. So crazy. Right? It's look, it's attempting to be slick right at the beginning as we meet people, right? You then get this kind of cutaway card and it's got their name, you know what I mean, underneath a kind of stylized picture of them, you know? So it's trying to do that, you know, slick crime, thriller, actioner type of thing, which is fine. That's all fine. You know, it's explosions, action, all of that. So, yeah, if you want that mindless, you know, thing, the retirement plan could very well work for you. It's not, it doesn't really feel that thought out though. Right. And the performances, mm, they're workmanlike, let's say that, right? No one is winning awards. No one's setting, you know what I mean, you on the edge of your seat, like, yo, oh my God, that was crazy, you know, which is like, okay, all right, whatever. But it's just a bit of a shame sometimes when you know how well, you know, this cast have performed in other things, right? Everyone has been in some great pieces. So it's just like, "Ugh, this is all we're getting? Right? This is all we're getting from these people? Man, come on." But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. People. I think like the film ends in a way that it's like, oh, I feel they want this to be a tent pole, but I don't know if we will get more. If it's like crazy cheap to make, maybe they go, you know, we could just make a countless of them, you know, for a streaming platform or something. Like that may happen. I don't think it will, but who knows? Who knows? It's we do get a lot of stereotypes. Every single character basically is a stereotype, you know? It's not anything new. You just feel that, you know, Brown, man, he loves this genre of film and he just wanted to make an attempt at doing it. Right? That's what it kind of plays as. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, people. I don't know. I would say, boom. I mean, any run-of-the-mill Cage film, if you're a fan of that, then you could possibly like this. You know, it's not up there with his great films. You know what I mean? So don't be expecting one of those. But I don't know, just some workman-like flicks. You know, and I think workman-like flicks that have starred, you know, Ron Perlman, Nicolas Cage, they've made a lot of those, right? They've made a lot of those. We know that. So yeah, if that is your jam, then yeah, you will like The Retirement Plan, you know? But yeah, it's not what we'd hope it to be. You know what I mean? And I think that's the shame of it with something like that. You're hoping for something that's going to be like, yo, that was friggin' awesome. But unfortunately, you just get eh. I mean, that killed 90 minutes. Fine. Right? That is the thing. But yes, people, if you are a fan of I don't know, just trying to just think of some average film, right? Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, you know, I think stuff like ooh, the witch. Oh, what's that frigging film? The Witch Hunter, and it had Cage and Season of a Witch. Yes, that's it. Things like Season of a Witch. You know what I mean? If that's you, right? If you like the things like those sequels to Scorpion King, right? Just that cheesy, just like, then I would say, yeah, I would say this is for you, The Retirement Plan. So yeah, we're not having any of our stars in their optimum performances, but you can't sleep. You need to kill time. Boom, Retirement Plan. And it will be hitting VODs on the 29th of September. So yes, people, there you go.